Good morning. Today, Friday, February 25th, I'll be explaining the historical and theological aspects of Daniel chapter 8. Daniel's vision in chapter 8 appeared in the third year of the reign of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, about 550 BC. In his vision, he was not in Babylon, but in the Persian capital of Susa, verses 1 and 2. His vision prophesied events from 539 to 164 BC, 11 to 386 years into the future. Unbelieving naysayers argue that the book of Daniel was written after the fact, but this book was written decades and centuries before these events took place. So this was his vision. First, he saw a ram with two horns, one horn longer than the other. The ram came from the east and charged west, north, and south, and became great. Verses 3 and 4. Next, he saw a male goat come from the west with a horn between his eyes. The goat charged the ram, breaking its two horns, and trampled on it. The goat became strong, but its great horn between his eyes was broken. In place of the horn, there came out four horns towards the four winds of heaven. Verses 5 through 8. Then out of these four horns came a little horn, which became great toward the southeast and toward the glorious land, referring to Israel. He trampled some of the stars of heaven, which are the saints. He overthrew the sanctuary, took away the burnt offering, and rejected the truth. Verses 9 to 12. After he saw the vision, the angel Gabriel gave its interpretation. First, the ram with two horns is the Medo-Persian Empire. The Persian horn was greater or higher than the Median horn. The Medo-Persians, led by Darius, killed Belshazzar, king of Babylon, in 539 BC, verse 20. Second, the goat is Greece, and the great horn between his eyes is its first king, Alexander the Great, who defeated the Persians in 331 BC. The great horn, Alexander, was broken or died in 321 BC. After Alexander's death, his empire was divided among his four generals: Ptolemy in Egypt, Seleucus in Syria, Lesimachus in Asia Minor, and Cassander in Macedonia. Verses 21 and 22. Third, the little horn is one of the kings of the Seleucid kingdom, which included Israel. In 167 BC, he declared himself God, or Prince of Princes, sacrificed a pig in the temple, burned copies of the scriptures, truth in verse 12, and massacred thousands of Jews, verses 23 through 25. This was Antiochus Epiphanes IV, who reigned from 175 to 164 BC. He is the abomination of desolation in Daniel 9:27. Therefore, he is a type or picture of, first, the abomination of desolations, Romans, who destroyed the Jerusalem temple in 70 AD in Matthew 24:15, and second, the future man of lawlessness who will proclaim himself as God in 2 Thessalonians 2:4 and Revelation 13:4. Because of Antiochus' tyranny and wickedness, Judas Maccabeus led a successful rebellion against him in 164 BC. So, Antiochus trampled the sanctuary 2,300 days or 3.5 years, verse 14, from 167 to 164 BC. They then rededicated and restored the temple and the sacrifices, verses 13 and 14. This dedication is now known and celebrated by Jews as Hanukkah, the festival of lights, every year around the Advent season. To summarize, here's a timeline of the prophecies of Daniel chapter 8, beginning with the conquest of Babylon by the Medo-Persians in 539 BC through the defeat of the Seleucids by the Jews in 164 BC, spanning a period of 375 years. Next week, we will explore the well-known 70 weeks of Daniel in Daniel chapter 9. Please subscribe to our channel, Big Springs Community Church United Reformed, or visit us at www.bigspringsurc.com, or join us for worship every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. We're located at 7220 County Highway 812, Montague, California 96064. You may call us at 530-598-7584 or email us at dvopilgrim@gmail.com.